Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is doing great. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. I have lost my first footage. So today I will be just going over what I have stuffed and showing you each of the envelopes and the purpose of each envelopes are. So we'll get right into it. Go, go, go. So this cash stuffing was for first week of January. So let's start off with our burnt orange. And I have these keyrings, and these keyrings, I thought these were really cute, but the problems are that when you flip it through, it gets like stuck in between these like two rings. So then like there are sometimes it's just really hard to flip. Like I don't know if anyone with these rings have those problems or not. Well, I have a church folder, which is usually for my tie, and I have doctor folder, and this folder is usually for my therapy session and my doctor visit because I am currently going through a panic disorder and general anxiety disorder. So I do have regular visits, and I also like to save these up in emergency doctor visits. If I do go to Korea regularly, but if I do go to Korea, I usually do like regular checkups. But that's when I want to use these funds for. So these are not just for my regular visit, but it's also for like my emergency doctor visits. So for my first January, I have actually put in $10. So currently it's at $340, which is pretty good. But I haven't taken out my therapy session fund yet because I don't know why, but I'm going to after this video. And dentist, I have $10, and this is also the fund that I want to use in Korea. I do get regular dental checkups if I'm in Korea because it's way cheaper because I don't have like a dental insurance. And vision, I wear glasses, so when I do want to buy new glasses, that's where I will be using this fund. I currently don't have any fund because I had other envelopes that I had to fill. And for groceries, I wanted to make enough buffer in case I had to buy like large bulks of like grocery from like Costco or Sam's, which it never really happened. But I just like to plan and overplan. If I don't have that cushion, I just feel very like anxious. So I'm currently at $490, and January to April is usually the time I won't be able to put a lot of fund in groceries. So I think this would be a good amount for like good buffer for me to use during that time. And for household, I have $115, and this is also a good buffer for me. I do get my own like toilet paper, but other like cleaning supplies, I get it. I just like bring it from my mom's house. Thank you, mom and dad. Well, so 115 is more than enough for me. And for a restaurant, I have, I believe, $300 in restaurants. There are times where I want to go to like fine dining places. I do have folder for that, but when it goes like when I don't have enough, this will be the envelope that I'll be using this from. And because I have an anxiety, I don't really go out that much, so I tend to like spend less on restaurant money. But if I do use this fund, it will usually be like due to like food deliveries, Uber Eats, and all that stuff. Coffee, I have $100. I don't usually, unless I go out, I usually don't like buy coffee. I have like a coffee machine at my mom's place, um, so currently it's 100. And miscellaneous, I have $105. And this is the fund where I feel like I don't need that much, but there are times where I, like to buy large things, and that's when this comes into a play. So there, like even like $200, I have spent it all. So I do still want to put a little more fund on this for this folder. And a buffer is also one of these. Like it's similar to miscellaneous. If I'm like depleted with like my miscellaneous fund, then I'll go to my buffer for more fund. So I got 5 for the buffer for my January fund, and I got 5 for miscellaneous for January fund as well. So that's that for my burnt orange, and let's go into fuchsia. Fuchsia. Okay. Fine dining. So this is the fund that requires, I guess, it's like a leisure binder, but at the same time, it's one of the folders that needs a lot of like, large sums of amount of like large sum of money in each category. and it's one of the things that I like to do. So fine dining is definitely one of them. I want to just go to the steakhouse in January, and it's around $110, and it's at $90. I put in $20 for, oh, I'm sorry about that sound. It's at $20. I put in $20, so it's at 90. But if I don't have enough, I'm gonna use it from my restaurant money or day out money. So I'm saving up for this right now. And travel, I have completely used from my travel to Korea and Taiwan and Cambodia. But I need to start saving this up again because I might go to Korea in July again, but I'm not sure because I usually go to Korea once a year, and I got this like result from my OBGYN that I should like, keep an eye on this cyst that I had. And then she was like, yeah, you should come back in like 6 months or so. But I don't think I'll be able to go in 6 months. So I believe like the earliest I could go will be in July. So I'm still thinking about it, but highly likely I will be in Korea in July. So I want to save up the fund for travel. And a day trip, I sometimes like to go on day trips with a friend, like, to a near beaches or somewhere, I stay like a day. I would use this fund, but I haven't really gone to any of them yet. So currently it's at $41, and I'm still debating if I need this folder or not, but I have it, so I'm just gonna leave it. And for the cruise, I'm going on 2 cruises. One is in February. I'm going to a Caribbean cruise, but that's with my family. That family trip, my dad pays. So hopefully I won't have to, pay for anything. But if I do, this will be a folder that I'll be using. And also I'm going on another cruise in 2 years, so 2026. Me and my friend, we're planning on a cruise trip to hopefully like somewhere in Europe, but we're not sure. It's not set in stone, but we are just like, we decide to save up for it and see how it goes. So I'm trying to save up for that, and that will be used. So that's what this folder is for. And I thought I would have enough, fund that, I won't have like anywhere to put in. So then I was like, okay, then why not save for a house? Which it never happened. So my house, I had this folder for a while, but this house, my budget sheet is so clean. I haven't put in anything, and that goes the same for my gold. And CS Travel, it's also this trip. So we don't have any date set for like her. We only have a budget set up, which is $10,000. So if I do like put in all the dots in the square, we'll go over little over $10,000. So that's the folder is for. And I have only been doing this when I had enough like fund. So I currently only have $45 on this. So that's that for my fuchsia. And let's go into my baby pink. And for my baby pink, my friend folder is used for any gifts that I give to my friend for, their birthdays, or I used it for my friend's wedding. So any friend related, like, things that I have to do, I would use from this folder. And me, it's a folder for me. So anything that I want to do that, I don't feel like I want to have a fund where I could use whatever, like to buy whatever I want without feeling guilty or just like, making like stupid purchases. So that's what this folder is for. And I have $55. And a family, I have $371, and this family folder is actually for outside of my like, mom, dad, and brother. So it will be for my aunt, like grandma, my cousins, and all. So when they do come over, when I go to Korea, when I see them, when I have to spend money, this will be the folder that I would use. And I have $371. And brother folder is for his birthday and any of the spending that I do for him. He has $40 because his birthday was in October, and I got him those like Roborox, those like robot vacuum mops and cleaner, which was over like $1,000. But so he depleted his folder, so I'm starting fresh. So he's only at 40, And these envelopes are usually just for like a special one-time occasion, and that's for his wedding. And I have 790 for that. And my dad, he barely spent his money. Like he wanted this like soy milk maker, and I'm still in process of getting him the right one, but it will go over like around $250, $200. So he still has $750 in his account. And for my mom, she completed hers, but her birthday was in June. So I have put in some cash, which now it's at 360 for my mom. Loki is my dog. I usually, do most of the spending with my dad's credit card. But there are times where I'm outside, I just want to get him a little something. And I have $20 on his account. And I made a buffer for this folder. So anything that goes over will be in that buffer. And okay, there you go. And let's go into our TALP finder. Emergency fund, it's just emergency fund that I'm saving up for. It's at $360. Car maintenance, I still haven't gone to my body shop. I have $1,006. Hopefully it won't go over it, but if it does, then I don't know what to do. It's the end of the year. There are a lot of like things that I have to I spend, Car tag I did pay for. So currently I have $5. And for tax, I have $2,650. And I think last year I did get a little bit, but that was because of because my vehicle is like electric, you get those rebates. And I got some cash because of the rebate. But other than that, I think like 2 years ago, I paid around 3,000 something, but I don't exactly remember how much it was. So I'm trying to save a little over 3,000. So that's at that. And a credit card annual fee, I do have many credit cards with annual fee, and in total I think it will go out about it will require about $1,000, and it's currently at 460. So this is one of the folders I really need to work on before at least till the beginning of the year. And YouTube, I use this folder to ship out giveaways or anything that I purchase to film YouTube. I will use from this fund. And I currently have $48. I put in six more dollars on this budget this time. And trust. So I have to set up my trust fund. And I know that it requires around $3,000. I think my dad paid $2,000 to set up his trust fund. But I think now it's a good time for me to set up trust because I think 401k and your insurance are covered. But other than that, your stock account and your other cash assets are something that you have to put into writing. I'm not too sure how what are covered and what are not, but I heard that if your asset goes over $100,000, it's better that you have a trust written down. I'm not sure, but I'm trying to save up for that. And 2025, I am not working on this, but I have updated my folder to 2026. So if it's also house and goals kind of folder. If I have so much money that I don't have anywhere to put, this is one of the folders that I really want to put it. I don't even know if I'm gonna work on it, but hopefully I could always think that I would have so much money that all my folders are so full that I want to put in or fill out more of my 2026 folder. So that's for that. And for buffer, and this is a buffer for this folder. So that was it for my TALP binder. And for my olive, personal care, I currently have $60 on this folder, and I will be using this folders to buy multivitamins or anything that are for my personal health and care. And entertainment, I use this to purchase books or to read webtoons, any of that. But I do not include any of those recurring subscription payments like Netflix, Hulu, and any of that OTT platform. So these are just funds that just one time I just use. And I currently have $196 for this folder. And date night or date out, I have $250 I did not actually use this, I think, ever from like the beginning. But I still do want this fund because I do want to get better with my anxiety. But I used to be super outgoing and I used to go out so much. So if I do get better, I really do want to do a lot of things. So this is one of the folders that I just want to keep, even though I haven't been able to use it. And hopefully I will be, depleting this folder a lot of times. So that's my hope. And board game. Um, I have $15 in my board game. I like to play board games with friends when they do come over. And I just wanted to save up a little. There aren't exactly like specific board games that I want to get at the time, but I want to save up for board games just for my future, in the future when I want this game, I want to use that to pay off my board games. And art supplies is for an art supplies. I do paintings. So I do recently I've been doing a lot of large scale paintings, which requires a lot of money. So I've been saving up for that for my art supplies. And fitness, I don't really like exercising. So I try to do those like private lessons. So it kind of forces you to go to like get you out there. And health is one of the things that I really need to work on. So I do have $930. And from January to April, I'll be using ClassPass, which costs me, I believe, $89 a month. But after I'm done with my 401k, that's when I want to, go back to my private lessons. So I do want to fill up a little more on this folder. And massage, this is something that, you just want to do it, but it's not required like right away. So while I, complete or fill up this folder, I want to think if that's what I really want to do, if massage is worth the money to spend. So that's what I'm saving for. So I currently have $30. And buffer is for this folder's buffer. And for my last saving folder or binder, I have teal. I have beauty. This is for anything I have to purchase, like lotion, cream, toner, any of that. But I currently have, these are like well stocked and fully stocked, like I'm pretty sure until at least it covers at least this year. So I currently have $60. It's not that much, but then at the same time, I don't really have anything to get at the time. So that's that. And gift is something that I have to, when sometimes, if I go to someone's house for the first time, that's when I want to get like small gifts or small something. This will be the fund that I'll be using. And holiday, for Christmas, Mother's Day, Father's Day, any of that, I will use from this fund. And this was my Christmas challenge. And Christmas, I made these for my 2025 Christmas shopping. And before I didn't have Black Friday shopping, but this year I realized that I do spend a lot on like my Black Friday shopping. That's when this like whole envelope system just threw me off because I wasn't using the funds from here, but I was just rather using it from my checking account because, it was just like so much shopping. And, as I got those like dopamine of using credit cards, I just like kept using it. I just couldn't stop. So I use like, just like shop like crazy. So I've decided to give myself some budget to work on for Black Friday in 2025. And shopping, these are for, shopping for clothes and all that stuff. So that's what I'm working for. And I'm currently saving up for my, I want to get a really nice dress for my brother's wedding. So that's what I'm saving up for. Home decor, there are decorations that I really want to do. So I've moved into this place like 3 years ago. That's when I decorated my house for the first time. And there are some things that I really want to get, but it costs a lot, like home decorations. But then these are not like my priorities. So I tend to do like fill out my priorities first. And I don't really have a room for home decorations at the time, but this will definitely be my next priority. So I hopefully, because my last year was my first year doing my cash stuffing, I was just busy really filling up like my groceries and just like, the daily spending that I have. And hopefully this year I'll be able to, fill up a little bit more. And hopefully the year after I'll be able to change some of my house decorations. So that's the folder, that's for that. And Amazon, I do shop a lot, and that tends to be Amazon. They ship out really quick. So Amazon, I currently have $180, and I have completed my saving challenge today. And so I currently have 180. It's a good amount, but I'll be working more on it. And water filter, I have put in $5 today, and now it's at 26. And I want to start saving a little. Let's start, so then I don't have to like put in like $10 or like 20 on this filter. I just want to put in like 5. And usually for like the water filter, I have to change every year. So I do have like almost a full year to change it. So I will be doing that very slowly but surely. Okay, so for birthday, it's for other birthdays, like friends' birthdays, like other than my family birthdays. I'll be using it from this folder. Generosity, I will be using this money to give. I wanted to do something. I wanted to I was wishing that I had like a couple $100, and then I would get some like food for like food or do something to people who needs it. But with $40, I thought that I wasn't able to do much. So I will be my church is doing this donation. So I think I'll be doing I will donate my $40 for this year to donate to my church group where they're doing something. So hopefully, but because I started in August, hopefully because I have this folder, I will be able to fill this a lot more next year. So this will be used at the end of the year to do something, hopefully for the community. And for luxury goods, I have $5. I put in $5 today. Will be used to purchase luxury goods. I do usually like to purchase like Louis Vuitton and like Gucci and all that stuff. But since I started cash stuffing, I've realized that I needed much more funds, and I had a lot of more necessities than I thought that I had. So this is definitely not my priority. So then I've realized that it was really hard to spend enjoy all you can and save up still beyond top of all your priorities. So I do still have this folder, but I no longer think that I would have to buy those bags, like designer bags, but I just want to save up for like small things. Maybe later if I could get it, I want it. So subscription is for my yearly subscription renewals. This is definitely not my recurring subscriptions, not like Hulu or like Netflix. It will be more like Canva yearly subscription kind of fund, and it's currently at $120. And stocks is one of those folders like house and gold, where I thought all my folders will be so fully funded that I would have like so much room and so much money that I would fill up my stocks. But I usually do concentrate on filling up my 401k. And other than that, recently I've been trying to, now that I'm doing cash stuffing, I have opened a high yield savings account. So I'm currently saving a lot of cash fund. So I wasn't really able to really invest, but the stocks is definitely something that I wish to fill, but I want to this is definitely not my priority. I want to get all my priority envelopes filled before I go into these envelopes. And wish list is definitely, it's just wish list. This is also not my priority. And if you see my wish list, I wanted to do this thing where when I heard that if people say wait 3 days before you purchase something, so that kind of thing. So I'm trying to save up for my wish list and think if that's still what I want. So if you see it, Monster Gabrielle bag definitely is not something that I want to get now, but that's the time that I wanted it, so it's there. And I have Cricut machine that I want to get, but I know that it's not going to be it won't be for a good use because I don't know what to do with it. But I'm still that's something that I want to get, so I still have it on my wish list. So in my wish list, I have $30. So, and for buffer is for this envelopes buffer. So that was it for my overview of my folders for 2025. And I'll be going over some of the saving challenges that I will be doing right now, or current saving challenges that I have going on. So I have this monthly saving challenge that I do every week. And this week I did week 3, which was $25. And this it ends in June. So okay, so this is a saving challenge that I haven't started yet. So this ends in June. So then I made another saving challenge after starting June, so we could pick up from there here. So that was a year-long saving challenge, and this is just 6-month-long saving challenge. So I have June, July, August, September, November, October, and December. Oh, it's October, November, December. Okay, and then you know how the font changed? So I will be calculating just 6 months worth, and then I will start fresh with my January. So January, February, March, April, May, and June. So let's put this back in order. And I have an auto loan saving challenge. I haven't been doing this in the longest time. I don't know if I will do it, but hopefully I will be able to finish at least this sheet. My auto loan ends 2026 February, so if it ends before I even complete this challenge, which I won't be surprised, then this fund will be just relocated to different saving challenge. And this is also the saving challenge that I'm doing, which is colored by numbers. So each, if you see it, they have all different numbers. So one is $1 and $3. Three is $3. So in order to color in each of these squares, I have to pay that amount. So I have 2 of these going on. So I have this going on, but I have another one, which I haven't started. And this is my dollar saving challenge. And I have a star note saving. I only have 3 star notes. And I no longer do my sticker challenge. And for my other saving challenge that's going on, let's see what we have. I do have agenda saving on Scratch, but I don't think I'll be doing it because I have I've got new like binders. I don't know if I want new binders for now, but I definitely want to do a cell phone challenge. Hopefully I could change my cell phone next year or next year. And I have a stock dice roll challenge that's going on, and I'm currently at 26. And hopefully I will be able to go at least once with these this year. And today I have started this new challenge called sections. So if I complete all 7 sections, I should have up to $2,000, and I've completed 7. And this is my mini saving challenge. And this is all that I am doing right now. But I do have what I have right now that I don't actively do, but I guess I like, it's active. It's there that I'm gonna do it, but I don't do it. I use that completed fund to fill it out. I don't know how to explain it, but I have a 1 through 100 challenge that I want to complete this year. And I believe I do still have like 10 scratch cards left. I would be completing after April. So I definitely want to complete these, and I definitely want to complete 1 through 100 challenge this year or in year 2025. So these are some of the saving challenges that I have that are going on. And well, that is all the review of the binders. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Thank you. Bye.